Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. This is The Pieces Are Here. I'm Scott.
I'm Josh.
And again, we have Hungry Hippo MTG.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
So today we're going to be going over our favorite colors and our combination of colors. So we can start off with monocolored. Josh.
Yeah, I'll start here. My favorite monocolor is black. Just kind of seen almost every deck that I build has black in it in some way. It's kind of a competitive color. Well, I guess any monocolor I'd say is competitive, but black, I think I really like it because it does a lot of like graveyard type stuff. There's a lot of paying for life. You use your life as a resource, that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's fun to mix with other colors, I think. I think it can take another color and make it more powerful.
I think overall, we've talked about this before, black is the most powerful.
Well, yeah, because of all the tutors in it.
You have all the tutors.
You like digging.
A lot of the cards make you pay life to do something. That's when you know it's good.
Yeah, I'd say even if you cut out all the tutors and you just play even at a lower level, I like the mechanics of black. There's a lot of unique mechanics in there.
You like playing zombies too.
Yeah, zombies. And I mess around with my graveyard a lot, and that's like the number one thing that black does is graveyard.
All right, so Josh is black.
I'd say mine is going to be red. I love red because I run this nice Krenko deck, and it just runs really nice and smoothly. Everybody hates me at the table, but that's all right because I win, I'd say, probably about 50% of the time with it, so I'll take it. But anyways, yeah, red's really nice because it's just really fast. I like that fast up-tempo. I don't like to have to sit back. I don't really like to have to... don't get me wrong, I like thinking, but not having to think too much. In red, you don't really have to do that often. You can just play your stuff really quickly, deal lots of damage, and hopefully win the game.
So you like red in a more competitive format. Obviously,
Correct.
like red's not that good long term.
No. It depends how you run it as well. But in most decks, it's not. I'd say the other one that you could run possibly mono red is Torbrand. Torbrand's a really nice commander, but it gets targeted really easily too. So.
All right. So mine would definitely be mono white. It's kind of funny because we all knew each other's favorite color. It's pretty obvious because in our higher power games, we're always playing the same commander. I love Heliod. I like gaining life. I think gaining life, more often than not, will win you the game. I have some cheeky ways of winning too, like Feldar Sovereign and cards that want you to gain life to win the game. But yeah, overall, white's just been my favorite for the past few years.
Draenei Magistrate.
Yeah, Draenei Magistrate. I personally have contemplated taking that out, but when you see Crank on board, you don't want Crank to come out.
Yeah, it's a competitive card. We're playing competitive. You might as well throw it in.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it got banned, I could see why.
I'd say every time you've played it, he's managed to get Krenko out, I think.
Either ways. The pieces are there.
But that's our favorite monocolors. I guess we can get into our dual colors.
Dual color, I'd say above and beyond any other color combo, my favorite is Dimir, blue-black. If I have an excuse to build a Dimir deck, I'll build a Dimir deck. I think it's because when I started out playing Magic, it's the kind of the color I leaned into, and so there's a lot of different archetypes in it too. Zombies, you can do like mill, even aristocrats. I have an aristocrat type deck. I think I like it because it's not a super like attack based color combination. I'd say you sit back more. It's a little more control based. That's why I like it because that's kind of the way that I play.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna piggyback off that because that's also my favorite color combination for dual. I like black and I like blue. Put them together. I mean, you have control and a lot of like targeted removal with black. So I really like that. Like Josh was saying, there's not much like attacking in it. There's a lot of thinking ahead with it. Like how can I control the game? How can I get rid of other pieces I don't want to see on the board?
All right, I'd say mine. I'm going to go in a little bit of a different direction, but still liking black. We're going to do Rakdos. I think Rakdos is really sweet just because it sort of follows my play style with red. I like to play the game really quickly. Rakdos does that. It's able to deal damage really quickly, maybe at the expense of myself, but it's definitely a fun color combination, in my opinion, to play.
I'd say Rakdos there's a lot of chaos in Rakdos
Correct.
too. It's a really fun archetype to play.
We can get into the 3 color combinations. I'll start. Mine is Esper. It's blue, black, and white. Honestly, it's like my monocolor favorite, and then the dual color put together to make 3. So like blue, black, and white. There's a lot of versatility with blue, black, and white. There's some different sub-themes that's going on, but honestly, the core of it's Dimir, and then white's like doing some white weenie stuff with gaining life and what else White likes to do. Honestly, a lot of enchantments. You have a lot of enchantments support.
Do you have any decks like that?
Esper,
Trying to think.
No, but I have some decks that I've built,
Nice. I'm excited to see this.
like Magnus Carnius. Is that how you say it?
I think
I don't know. It deals with tokens, but
Okay, cool.
I've considered about making that.
Sweet. I'd say diving into my 3-color combination, mine is Mardu, which includes black, red, and white. So it includes Rakdos, but then what I like on top of that is that you have white in there as well. So basically it has the chaos feature, which I like using that more in a way of like aristocrats, sacrificing your creatures for value. But then you have white sort of added in there to add some life gain as well. So it keeps you running a little bit longer. So that's why that's my favorite 3-color combination.
I'd say mine is Sultai, which is green, blue, black. I don't play 3-color too often, but obviously it's got blue, black in there because Dimir's my favorite. And I think green is a pretty strong color. If you throw green into any color combination, I mean, you've got ramp figured out. You can kind of just go from there. So I think I honestly kind of just play it as Dimir with ramp. But
It's like my premise.
Yeah.
It's like Dimir plus another good color.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But I guess we can briefly talk about not 4 colors. Those are a bit niche, but 5 colors. Wooburg. Do you guys run any Wooburg decks?
I thought you were going to ask me what my favorite 5-color deck was. I was like, don't go
Did
into
you think
that.
I was going there?
Kind of.
It's alright. No, I currently don't run any Ruberg. I did end up getting the Jared Cathelion pre-con that they just came out with. Never got to play it yet. I didn't really like the concept of it, but I think Wooburg can be definitely pretty interesting. It's tough with the land base though.
Yeah, that's like the common theme with it. Land bases are incredibly hard. I mean, you do have green, but still, even finding that green card to
Correct.
ramp, it's
You
extremely
need to have the
difficult.
green mana to cast it
Yeah.
sometimes.
I will say, I've tried 5-color a few times. The first time was kind of a disaster. It was Scarecrow Tribal. It got dismantled.
Remember that
Now,
one?
I currently have a 5-color deck, and it is Gate Tribal. So it kind of works because my land base is like all gates, so it's built around trying to get those out, so I don't have to fork over all the money for like the expensive fetches and shocks. But it's fun. I think you can either build 5-color to be powerful, or you can kind of build it to be more fun, more budget, something like that.
So I want to talk about something with the gates. What's your ticket card in there?
Ticket card, Maze's End.
Yeah, I remember that one. Losing to that.
You have 10 gates on the field. You win the game essentially.
Is that your only win con in that deck?
There's a few. I have that. I have Approach of the Second Sun. I can't remember if I threw in the what's the treasure one, the black one.
Revel and
Revel
Revel and
Riches.
Riches.
That's how you always win.
Yeah, and I think there's one other. I can't remember the name of it, but I believe there's another win con in there. I'd have to look in it. I don't play it super often. I pull it out maybe like once every 7 times we play or something. I don't know.
Specifically
Once
7.
every
Specifically
7.
It's not like 1 out of 10, 1 out of 7.
Well,
Tracking the
it's a
books.
little more often than 1 out of 10.
But I think that's all we have to say. Those are our favorite color combinations and monocolored decks.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. See you on the next episode. Peace
Thank
out.
you.
All right, we'll see ya.